Welcome everyone to an arena video. This is Andrea Mengucci. This video is sponsored to you by channelfireball.com and Ultimate God. Play first. You're not the problem? You aren't, LT21st. You're definitely not a problem. You were the chosen one to win the pre-release 6 boosters, so you can't be the problem. You were the chosen one. When is playing the Dream Den of Blurs? Man, I've been playing against rogues every game, I feel. Que figata rogues. What a cool deck. What a cool deck. Never put myself down the drain of playing rogues, but it does feel like a blast. Tomorrow, we'll be losing even more to rogues, as I would choose to play Esper Doom. We'll be playing Upumpa 89 Special. Maybe I'm not supposed to play Valky. Maybe playing Valky just sucks here. It's just supposed to play Omen. Alright, I'll play Cultivate. Alright, you know what? I'm actually happy I'm playing against rogues every match. Actually happy. I wanna see, maybe I have to cut Binding of the Old Gods. Yeah, maybe that. Well, I'll put him as the land drop. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate, opponent. Sorry. Sorry? Not sorry at all. Alright, I'll play the Titans of Binding. The Gold God, sorry. What was Binding of the Titans? Was it a magic card? If you put the spider in the sideboard, I think Link is better. You want to play tabletop magic? You can right now in Italy. We are in yellow zone, or maybe you are. I don't know. The Italy is divided with parts that can play paper magic and parts that can't somehow. Link did nothing. Oh, I think it did. It drew me like 5 or 6 cards. I think that a spider would have done better. I doubt it. Are we jamming, chat? Are we jamming? Jamming. We're jamming. We're jamming. Would Koma be good against rogues? It could. We're jamming. We're jamming. We're jamming. We're jamming ever gentle teammate him. Boom! The rhinos are coming. Oh. Alright, this should be game over. Game over. Do we want to do the combo for chat? That combo just sucks. I mean, I'm sorry, but that combo just sucks. I can't do that combo. Just get the usual. They can drown a 7-drop here, and they have 6 cards. Oh, a 6-drop they could have drowned. I didn't think about it. But my big brain chose to just cast only 7 drops. That was smart. Imagine if I cast Vortex, that would have just countered it. Man, the Vortex is just wrong every single pile. That's pretty insane. Alright, how do we sideboard here? I think I'm just clicking on every card in my sideboard, but the extinction events. Let's board out the Binding of the Titans. And then I think I want to board out some expensive cards. Alaron's Epiphany? I think it's just bad. What else do I want to cut? Do I cut Valky? Do I cut the God of Lies himself? Kiora plus Vorinclex is like a time walk. Chat, Vorinclex is just not good. I mean, I hate to tell you, but it's just... Okay, whatever. I think I'm cutting a couple of, maybe one Valky, 2 Tango for Aedron. I hate to cyber out lands, though. Stop cutting my win cons. But what are my win cons? Hamwalk? Hamwalk isn't the win con. I don't seem concerned about winning the game. I did lose the game because I cut my win cons every single post-cyber game earlier. So, you could say that I learned the lesson, but I didn't. Alright, I'll bring back the third Valky. I don't want to cut. I don't want to keep the ultimatums though. I'll keep a couple. Ultimatum costs 7. I don't want to overload with 7 drop in this matchup. This is just the same rule of like Golgari against Mono Blue Tempo. This is the metagame of Golgari against Mono Blue Tempo. I'll just cut a mana ramp card. Let's do this. You buy some dual lands. Nice. Cazzo. That's a very big buy, said Ultimo. You should definitely be buying those cards now. I think. If you need them, of course. Like, don't just delay the purchase of these reserve list cards, because they're only going up. Alright, I'll keep my handy. It's a good handy. The previous game I won because my opponent just missed every land drop of the game, so that's why. Our friend Gira1 is buying so many cards right now. It's so good. Every every day, I'll play this as a top land here. Maybe not. Every day, I have my stream, then I have lunch, and then me and Gira just spend like 2 hours looking at cards to buy. So I love it so much. The score is gone? Yeah, I'm playing ladder. I have been defeated today. You look together in his shop? No. We just go on Google. His shop is far away from where I live. We go like on Discord. Okay. Play forward. Play Swamp past the turn. No, arena cards you don't buy because it doesn't make much sense to buy arena cards. I mean, the physical version of arena cards. We buy old cards. Old cards is where the juice is at. I don't think I've ever seen a Gibbs Guild Enforcer in paper. I know, Edun. Part of my fun is also to answer to jokes, but being serious. Alright, I'll play Dispute here. If I want to dispute back, I'll resolve Cultivate. You have 1 in paper? Nice. Is it possible that this deck should be 60 instead? That is the question that I asked myself, but then I told myself no. And the reason being that you can't play that many expensive cards in your main deck of a normal deck. Alright, I'll take this window to resolve a Cultivate. Let me just make... Yeah, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna get Island for sure. E poi I'm getting a Swamp. So basically you have to play 80 cards to balance the number of expensive cards you play. Plus there's always the bonus of just having Yorion. I mean, Yorion is not bad. You have Omen of the Sea, you have some Sagas. Huh. Shadow Verdict, you say? Not bad. What am I doing here? If I could just cast Shadow Verdict, I think it's pretty bad, actually. They just counter it. Can I counter it? The thing is that they have to have counter. They counter my Shadow Verdict. And then I'm left with Stone Nothing. Yeah, I think I just have to pass it back. think I just have to pass it back and just take a 6 damage hit. Take 6. Hopefully I draw Dispute. That's probably a Dream draw here. Yeah, I'd love to have Dispute. Or I loved if they just play draw 4 now. They aren't. Ooh, I get a Shadow Verdict. Sweet. You know what? Here, I'm gonna draw both of these cards. I'll play a Cling. Now my opponent takes this window to play into the story. They'll be very happy about it. And I'll just slam a Shadow Verdict. Yeah, that's what happened. That's what's going to happen, chat. Nope, they aren't. They didn't fall for my trap. Alright, draw Dispute. I think Mango 09 loses. I'll try not to. I'll play a Shadow Verdict. They go negate, or dispute, or drown. We'll pass it back. I'll take another hit of 6, and I go to 2, and then I hope to resolve this Shadow Verdict. Resolve. Well, of course, if they're a creature, I'm dead. Alright, GG. Goes to game 3, I'll be on the play. Oh no, this was the last game. Man, I lost again. Oh no, this was game 2. Okay, sorry. I was like, wait, how did I lose that game? Why don't I empty your graveyard with Cling? I didn't have time. I was under infinite pressure. I need to draw cards. I need to draw a Dispute. I'm not winning this game with 3 more life. I'm winning this game with a Dispute. There, I think. That Cultivate killed me. No way. No way. I needed so much. I needed so much to ramp some mana up. No. Even a Duress would have been amazing. Both Duress and Dispute would have just been get back breaking there thanks to that Cultivate. Or at least that's what I believe. Alright, I'll stick to the same sideboarding. I escaped the Cling. No, I mean, as it happened, they had the mill card again. Like, you have to remember, you have to imagine that your opponent does have plays there. I mean, I'm not saying that my Lions won because I just lost. Alright, here. And it's pretty unlucky to get mana screwed. This deck plays like literally 42 lands. Maybe the deck with the most amount of land I've ever seen in my life. Even more than like Legacy Lands deck. Alright. Keep 7. I think I'm bottoming this Wolf Willow Haven. Opponent also mulliganed? Oh no, they did. What's the score right now? I literally lost every single match today. I like barely won one. I don't even remember which was it. I lost every match. Okay, they go Merfolk Wind Robber. And yeah, I just go top land Yurgo. Any recommendation for Kaldheim draft? Yeah, you can listen to the Lords of Limited podcast and the Limited Resources podcast. Very good. To learn what's up with the format. I personally have played very few drafts. I've had good success with red aggro. Alright, once again, I think this is a good window to resolve Cultivate. I'm gonna get black for sure. Maybe 2 blacks, actually. No, let's go black and green. Um, so I have ramped up and I have some reactive cards. I feel like today all I did was playing against rogues, and all I did was just only trading 1 for 1 while my opponent was just going off with their 2 for 1s. I clearly am doing something wrong here. Clearly I'm doing something wrong here. And I feel like I never learned to. I'm gonna go Fable Passage. Probably just getting us. And I'll pass it, eliminate up. I have 5 cards. I will eventually eliminate this Wind Robber. Maybe my opponent's turn. They'd have how to protect it. Yeah, I'll kill that one. Can he attack me for 1? -17. Mailed an ultimatum. Yeah. Yeah, not having not having threats might be a problem. Opponent basically just ignores the fact that I could resolve a spell because I just bored them all out. Imagine if I had a Shark Typhoon in my hand. I mean, I do have Shark Typhoon in my deck, but imagine if I had in my hand, I just land Shark Typhoon here. Maybe it's not as amazing, but it is a solid option. Yeah, no, I don't really recommend listening to the 4 hours podcast. I think it's just pointless. Like it's just how can you focus for that long? And they keep on like reading cards, so your focus level has to be so high. I played against rogues all day. My opponents have been good players too. Like all the pro players that they think they're the best of the game. They go like, oh, ladder sucks. It doesn't matter, and etc. But that's not true. My opponents have played great. I had a great playtesting session this morning. Quando cazzo vado? Dove cazzo vado? Hmm. It's not arena players. That's called the metagame shadow clock. If a deck is popular, a deck rises that beats that deck. Then the metagame shifts. It's not arena players. Drawing all lands all day. We play literally 42 lands. I'm not even joking. Rakdos beats rogues? Yeah. I don't understand why they don't flash back the creatures. I really don't understand it. I can't cast a Staffa. I just told you played great. I guess they have dispute. Or the Omens of the Sea. Yeah, that would be good. Old Tech. Or Rakdos. Oh, the best performing deck last weekend was for sure Sultai. There were like 3 in the top 8 and 2 made the final. Basta, marrendo. I've been completely destroyed. I told the world that Sultai was the truth. The world said, yes, Mango, you're right. They should ban the Merge Ultimatum. And now, I haven't been able to win a game. Like, oh, caboya! I, I, I lose so much. I lose so much. It's funny because like I said yesterday afternoon this thing. I said to Javier, "Hey, I this afternoon I played some arena. It hasn't happened in a while, and actually enjoyed. But that's because I was winning every match. Yesterday afternoon I won every match. I was like, wow, this is fun. And then like immediately the day after I lose every match, and I'm like, this is miserable. Why am I playing? I don't want to play anymore." Classic Magic players. Well, when I say I don't want to play anymore, I mean arena. Of course, paper Magic, it'll never stop. Be Pro, Oz CFB Pro put up a lot of deck guides every week, and I claimed the Sultai ramp, so I have to keep on working on this. Maybe just understand that Rogues is a bad matchup and move on. You know, in the same way that Esper Doom was a bad match. Esper Doom had a bad matchup against Rogues. And I was just moving on. You know. No, no complaints. I'm not complaining, am I? I'm just stating the facts. I try at least not to complain. Plus Blink is it? Oh, this is a good. This is a matchup I'm interested in. The problem is that Coma dies to Essence, to a Heartless Act. Wish I drew our Disruption up. I thought my point was playing the Iza deck, so I figured I didn't need to. I didn't need to have this up, and I guess I got punished. Alright, I'll play land. Play land pass here. Alright, they foretold the card. I'll play this thing end of turn, hoping to get lands. If I break, I'll Pepe Cry. Alright. Okay, no Pepe Cry at all. Going to play Valky, I think. The God of Lies. You made any changes? I have, and then I go back to this. Okay, they have Jawar Disruption, huh? Interesting. No, usually if they claim a deck first, they got it. I have an edge on this because I wake up before the US people, so like usually like what's hot new, I claim it first. You know what I mean? Like let's say this deck was like the hot new deck yesterday, and I was able to claim it first. But when Reed woke up, it was like, oh, I wanted to work on that deck too, and I'm like, sorry, not sorry. No, but he's working on a different list, I think. I think it's time that I play the Jawari Ruins, as well as foretelling this thing. So we labeled my deck choice as a Sultai ramp, whereas his deck choice will be Sultai control. So you can get to see the differences between the two lists. Puna is about to cast Ugin, but Ugin faz schifo al cazzo, so I'm pretty happy you can keep your Ugin here. Cast another Cultivate. I'll get a Swamp, and I'll get a Forest. Yeah. Do I just tap out? Huh? I mean, I don't really have anything left to do. And even if they cast a Ghostbane Dragon, I can just do things next turn. It's not that it changes much. And if they play Giant's Ultimatum, I'll lose regardless, so I'll just tap out. Alright, that's a bird. That's a big bird. Yeah, though whenever I draw Tangle of Florahedron, it feels so sad. It's just such a sad card to draw. Oh look. I could have saw it coming. I think I'll play Binding the Old Gods. Yeah. I'll play Binding the Old Gods here. Yeah, they have saw it coming. This one resolves. This one resolves. Now what? I clearly have to kill the dragon. I think I'll do that with an Heartless Act. I don't want to do it with a Binding, because Binding is required to kill the Ugin. Although if they cast Ugin, I get to resolve Ultimatum. And what can Ultimatum get? I can get Time Walk, Vorinclex. Get Time Walk, Vorinclex. Kiora's Bestest. No, Kiora's Bestest Ego sucks. Time Walk, Vorinclex. Dai, facciamo Heartless Act on the big bird. You get a token, and then I'll play this little shitter. They can go Ugin, Pinge, whatever. Then I'll go Binding the Old Gods. Basically, like, I don't want to cast an ultimatum that is bad. Not sure. I'm not so sure. We will see what happens here. Yeah, but Ugin will be already in play when I cast the ultimatum to get Vorinclex. No TB pop. I lost every match today so far, so that didn't happen. I'm just gonna cast ultimatum. Yeah. I cast ultimatum, and what we grab is yeah, the following, as I said earlier. Time Walk, Vorinclex, Tibalt. Right? They give me, yeah, they're just in a squeeze. They can't really do much. Ultimate Ugin isn't that good in standard. Of course, there's scenarios where it's the best card you can think of, but there's also scenarios where it's just. What's the point of Tibalt here? Basically, with Tibalt, my opponent has to give me Time Walk, because otherwise they just immediately ultimate the Tibalt. And once they give me Time Walk, it's just impossible to lose if you have Time Walk. Especially if I have 2 Time Walk. Yamatane! Thank you so much, Yamatane. Welcome, welcome to the stream for the first time. All right, I got a first timer. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Basically, like you have to get the thrips there, where you just have to get the trips, the classic. I'll just play pretty bluesier because I just kind of want to save time. I know this is like the first time I'm winning today, so I maybe want to just savoir it a little bit. I may change the original deck. This is the deck like from Jabberwocky. But in that deck, the winner, I didn't like lots of cards there, so I made my own list. I lost a lot of matches, maybe because of luck, or sorry, unluck, but also because maybe my changes sucked. So I went back to the original builder of this deck, which is Logan Nettles. Enjoy the moment. Yeah. Yeah, you've come at the best time. You know, everybody that's just come here right now would be like, "Oh my, this deck is too good. Ban this deck." That's obviously the reaction that you have to have, I think. Yeah, definitely. Maybe. I mean, I saw the top eight. There were no rogues in the top eight of this SCG. Maybe just rogues at a bad time. Maybe people just didn't play rogues. Yeah, the hands look alright. Yeah, exactly. Any fun today? I mean, I had fun because I was with my Twitch chat, but I don't know. I could have had a better time for sure. But that's fine. I'm not really. It's still okay. I'm still happy that this is what I do for a living. SCG was full of red black. Yeah. You find rogues unfun to play against. Va bene, dai, siamo morti. Opponent is effectively dead. We go to game 2. Basically, what happened in this game is that my opponent's payoff card in their ramp deck was Ugin, which is a pretty obsolete card at this point, and our payoff card was Emerge Ultimatum, which actually was the game was being resolved. Oh, any TT fun means T-Bot's trickery? No, no T-Bot's trickery. I've played that deck. It's not very good. It's just I mean, it deals very bad with Cyber Hate, and it also you have to get lucky once you go off. It's like there's just a double thing. Tibalt every game? Man, I wish. It would have been nice if we had a Tibalt Ultimate every game. Alright, so I'm playing against the ramp deck. I'm gonna bring in these guys. Do I want to build I think I'm cutting the removal spells. What else do I want to cut? Hmm. I mean, I don't really want to cut down that Florahedron every game, but this card is just awful. Right? Maybe I'm cutting 2 Wolfwood Haven. And then I'm cutting what? Shark Typhoon in this matchup? No. No, it's not that bad. It can kill the dragon too if it's the long game. Is it going to be worth it? Oh, for sure. They have Generous Ultimatum. I don't want a combining of the old gods because this one kills Ugin. I'm cutting one Valky again. I don't know. I just feel that Valky is alright against aggro because it's a cheap play and you have them in the deck for the ultimatum. But it is not really a card I want to draw. You know what I mean? Man, imagine playing 42 lands and drawing none. Alright. I think I'm blocking the QR best to Sea God. It is definitely too slow. We like the Squirrel. I don't play the Squirrel, but earlier I lost to the Squirrel. One of my many losses was against the Squirrel when I had counters. I had kill spell. Opponent played the Squirrel. I was done. That was the game. Remember Wagworth Walker? I do. I played that deck a lot. Like a lot for real. Like very much. I think I'm playing around the Mystical Dispute. Sorry, the Jawar Disruption here with this duress this way. Looking for Cultivate, hit. Oh yeah, 4 Disputes. I think it might be right to play this to main deck too. Not that bad of a card. Look, the Jawar Disruption. Look at this big brain from Mango Zeranove. Check it out, this large brain here. Inside of here, under the hair. No, vabbè. Vaffanculo. Vabbè. I'll foretell this guy. And I think I want to play a top land here. Yeah, I don't really want to. I think I'm enough. I think I'm enough land. Original list has 2 disputes. Yeah, I think the original list had so many bad cards. Like it had Maid's Mind Toe. Maid's Mind Tome. I guess not a Maid's Mind Tome. Can you believe I play Maid's Mind Tome? The actual, factual Maid's Mind Tome. Alright, where am I putting this Wolfwheel Haven on? Yeah, I think on the Zaga Triumph's fine. Get rid of the Bat Sweeper. Actually, the Bat Sweeper was alright. Bat Sweeper was alright against Grok Sellers. And against Rule as well, funnily enough. There's so many 2s and 3s. The Bat Sweeper is the 5 mana one. No, Extinction Event is the best sweeper. Which I'm not playing, by the way, in the main deck. Oh yeah, Doomscar. I mean, a card is just doesn't even exist basically. Actually, I'm looking for Doomscar for my cube, and I saw it was like €5. How is that €5? Who wants that card? I guess me, since I'm looking for it, but I was surprised. Anyway, I don't have anything going on. I got a Forest here, and I just tapping out. Keep on tapping out, man. Alright, I'll get a Forest. Pick up the Big Bird. And I'm wondering if I should actually cast this thing or not. I think so. No, that too mysterious mana up. You're looking for it too? Wow, see, we're 2 already. That's why it's €5. What was my favorite player growing up? Oh, it was Reed Duke. As basically just every Magic player. Wow, putting our cast a Shark Typhoon? What a ball. Big balls. Grande pelota. For my opponent over there. Grande pelota. Oh, you had negate, that's why. I guess that's like a reasonable size pelota now. I guess I'll play this thing. Alright, 18. So, I keep on reading this card, but can you return your own things? Yeah, you can. Alright, cool. You draw Ugin. Stikatsi. Ooh, Pepangu. Everything is going bad. Actual, factual, everything going bad. Am I going binding the old gods here? Kill Shark. Should I just go Time Walk first? I guess I can go Time Walk first. Alright. I'll play Binding the Old Gods. I'll kill the Shark. Right? You guys like this play. Maybe not. Maybe it's just awful. Kill the Ugin and... yeah. I should just not get fancy. I'll pass it back. Yeah, putting Drunk Card of Magic. Yep, that's bad. Alright, maybe now to tap out to play the Beanstalk, and I get to Yori on blank. I'm so sad that I cast this thing. I guess I'm just so sad to main deck this. Alright. Beanstalk Giant, their result. I'm gonna get my Ketra Triumph here. E va bene. Going to cast this Yori and blank this. Kill what? What am I going to kill? Am I going to kill Shark Typhoon? Then I can go Valky next turn. Kill the large thing. Yeah, that seems like a good plan. Am I dead? No, I'm not dead. Pass it back. Kill Typhoon. Now I have to chump at least one. Then I go to Balt. Alright, I just played a land. They know, like, you know what? That's my land. I go, okay, thanks. I'll chump at least one, and I'm taking 8 down to 5. Maybe I chump with the sta merda qua. No, let's chump with the other one. They have a into the store, into the royal. I go to 5. Raw Omen of the Sea, okay. Now, I can go Valky God of Lies, kill your shark. Because I don't want to go kill your Beanstalk Giant because they can return it with this. Actually, I have so much mana that I should probably just cast this first, and then I'll see what up. Oh wow, that's a negate. Do I have enough mana to do it all? 3, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm missing one. I mean, whatever. I still have to draw. I certainly draw the Behold. I don't know about drawing the gate though. I think I can draw the gate, right? I think I can draw the gate. Did I not draw the gate? I leave this 1/1 back to chump block the giant. Maybe I was supposed to draw the gate. Maybe that was a big punt. Maybe that was big punt. Kill the shark and I'll pass the turn. Now I still have enough blockers to survive. Of course I can go bouncy or whatever. Top deck something, I'm dead. Never Fedebello, sorry. But I can play with you if you don't work in the weekends. Maybe next weekend I'll come down again. Will you work next weekend, Fedebello? Our opponent's thinking about it. They bounced the 1/1, sure. I die to a lot of cards here. Florhedron, yeah, Florhedron would have been good here. Oh wow, Arcaboya. Vabbè, I mean I have to, yeah. I mean, not sure if I had a better line, but I don't think I had much going on. He was working weekend cats. Alright, go get a swamp, cast his behold, and yeah, we'll see what I flip. Play this guy and pass. They've chump blocked the giant and scry with the omen. Whoever was strong set, nice. Maybe upkeep scrying was better. No, I already had a Behold the Multiverse. That would have digged up 4 cards. I don't think I needed mana to cast my spell that I found. I don't even know what's the spell that I can found here. Now it's obviously Ultimatum. Obviously. I guess your favorite Italiano? Bueno, bueno. Alright, yeah, let's draw the Ultimatum. Dai. Yeah, Ultimatum. Broccoli Forest. Alright, good game. Let's be back for game numero 3. Where I will be on the play. It's so scary. It's the second time that this happened that I'm up a game, I concede, and I just make sure that I'm up a game, and it shows them the star here. So I think that there was already game 3. So it just freaks me out. It just freaks me out every time. But being a die, we gotta... I think we got a plan. I think the sideboard is alrighty. I trimmed a little bit of ramp, which might be a mistake, maybe. Or maybe not. Does the Pope have an Italian citizenship? I mean, if it's Italian, yes. If it's not Italian, no, I guess. The Pope is the... You know, chat, that the Vatican City is the only absolute monarchy still, like, active. It's the only system that is under absolute monarchy. You know that as I graduated in law, I did 2 exams on law, clerical law, diritto ecclesiastico, and I don't know. There were 2 actually. I don't remember right now, but I did 2 exams on the law of the Vatican City. And you might be like, why would you do that? I don't know, because I guess our country loves those things. Actually, not true? Is it really not true? Yeah, but I guess they have a slightly different... I mean, I remember that was written in the book. And I believe in books more than Twitch chat or Google. Exactly. Absolute monarchy means no parliament. Usually, you know, trusting books is gonna do well for your life in the long term. All right, I think I'm going to play Wolf Willow Haven here. I think it's no big deal on turn. Nothing bad happens on turn 2. Canonical Ecclesiastical. Exactly. Mean turn. No, I only did the first 2. Remember. Yeah, for example. Oh wow, that actually mattered. Cats, so that actually mattered. I was supposed to stay up. Oh, Madonna, Maze Mine Tome, for real? No! Pepper Hands! Pepper Hands! I'll play one of this now, because I'm gonna cycle a Catch a Triumph. My book referred to Europe? Maybe. Why is San Marino not part of Italy? San Marino is a very, very old country. It was founded in the, like, in the 500, 1950. No, sorry, 15, sorry, not 19. 1500. Around that time. It's a very, very old country. It always had its independency. Alright, I think I'm gonna get back to Yorian now. What's my favorite Italian city? Senigallia, tier 1. Other great cities in Italy are, you mean to live? Or, because I really don't love to live in the big cities. You know, I've loved visiting Florence, of course, Rome, Venice. But to live? I don't know. I've only lived in Senigallia and Bologna. My girlfriend lives in Milan, and I don't know. I prefer way much Senigallia to the other 2. No Pesaro? Oh, people. Ciao, people. Bonjour, people. Breaking news. Mango hates the other Italian city. No. I've never. Alright, I'll tap out here. Huge Jawara Disruption does be bad, but... Why is not... Seba said, I guess they were strong enough. They were, like, living in the mountains or something. Like, Submarine is, like... I guess people just didn't care much about conquering that. They were, like, strong and rich. Maybe, you know? It is an interesting question, for sure. Alright, and I think I'm going to just suspend this. Behold. I'll pass it back. There are 5 absolute monarchies. Wow. Yeah, my books was wrong. Gotta go back to... I must have had that book as well, for sure. We play Brazy Bee. I'm gonna just counter Brazy Bee. And it's not that threatening, but it might be eventually. Maybe it was an Absolute Monarchy, it was a different one. Land pass. Yes, Fabuita. The big brain players love the land pass. You know, that's the players with a very, very large brain just pass the turn. Yeah, I'll tap out again in my opponent's turn. Companion nerf did enough. The purpose wasn't to completely kill the mechanic, was to make it a little bit worse. Alright, get a Swamp, and I'll play my Binding the Old Gods, which is not great. I know, but it ramps up, which is important right now. I just want to cast Binding of the Old Gods every time. Like, it doesn't matter if this deck is bad. Which I think it is, actually. I'm topping out here. Alright, the game ends. GG, Mangu. I'm topping out. Game's over. Land passes more talk with the chat for sure. You got a scry. Why? I'm not even scrying? Merda. I haven't played a land here. Should I play the land? Allora, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'll play a land. This way, next turn I have 7 mana Yorion plus negate. Nice, they don't have double red to play the bird. I get red mana with binding so that if I top deck Tibalt, I can cast it. You know, Uberingo, you know what's the... You know why Mango's Twitch chat is the best? Because I have no moderators. I am the only moderators in my channel. Sometimes Seyo-san comes in and bans a bunch of people. But I do love to just have no moderators, basically. I mean, of course, somebody has a green axe, but yeah. Just love a good old, basically answering to... Wait, where's my Catcher Triumph? Oh, I cycled it! Ma va a cagare. Alright, let's play Big Bird. I mean, yeah, Gear is a moderator, but yeah. No, what I mean is they don't really, like, use the sword. Anarchy works out great here. Yeah. I do believe it. I do believe that. Oh, tutti, vai, chat, vai. We got the goods. I didn't notice that was supposed to draw threats. You can flicker. Ooh, that's a sweet play, y'all. I didn't think about it. Nice play, y'all. Opponent just lost to our Kasi Shrek Typhoon so much. Alright, I can play it. I see it coming. Babine, I saw it coming. And then we play l'ultimatum. L'ultimatum de la muerte. Got a combo and win. Opponent tapped out so we can get the combo now. Now they can't escape this. This is unescapable. No one has ever escaped this combination of draw of ultimatums if you're tapped out. So this is, I guess this is where Boring Collects comes in handy. But if you for some like unlikely reason just draw it, that's terrible. Terrible. Many Boring Collects you play? You play 1. If I could play 0 and just have it in my deck when I cast Ultimatum, I'd prefer. Alright, chat. I am what's the word? Excited. Exalted? Ecstatic? Bova better is a word that says that I'm very happy to have won a match of Magic the Gathering this morning. Also, you are the second person that asked me that, and I wonder why. Like, did somebody ever build this deck without ultimatums? And why would you do that? Like, I guess at least with Walk 4 Shark Typhoon it could be bad. I don't know, just play ultimatum. Also, you get to play with other cool card like The Time Walk. I mean, sure, Curious Best to See, got Boring Clecks are pretty awful card. Antibalt are pretty awful card. Who have in your Sultai deck. Like, you wouldn't have them. Wow, put Mulligan to 5? That's unlucky. But other than that... Oh, by the way, I'll do an announcement. Tomorrow morning, I'll start by playing Esper Doom, the list from Upumpa 89. And then I'll proceed playing the game Raid Shadow Legends, which is gonna support the stream once again. And that's very good. Oh yeah, playing 2 hours of that and 2 hours of Raid. The guy who made 2nd place. Oh, that's true. Yeah, I saw it. He had a 4 negate main and 3 comma. That's interesting. I'll play with a good curve. We do have Shadow Verdict. See, this is why Shadow Verdict is often better these days, because there's 2 and 3 drops that you want to kill. I don't have Black Mana though, that's a lie, I have it. Alright, I think I'll begin with a, let me think actually. Yeah, I'll begin with an Omen of the Sea here. Actually... They can't play the Henge anyway. I think I'm just suspending this and passing the turn. I was supposed to play the Swamp and pass. This way my opponent would have maybe played around something. What's going on in the chat right now? Alright, so they take me for 8, which is a lot. Thankfully the mulligan to 5, so they only have 2 cards left in hand. I'll bottom the land, I'll draw the no land. Then I'll play Swamp and I'll play the Sweeper. Too toxic? Right now in Italy there's a lot of politics going on. A lot of politics talk going on because of the government crisis. Right, so here I'm just getting Island, Ultimatum, and we do the combo. Actually, that's not even that good of a combo right now. Whatever, I can't really lose. Professor Loverboy. Thank you, Professor Loverboy. That's more than a year of support. Really appreciate it. I triggered it with the Vatican statement. Yeah, that's good. What do you want to talk about? If they had to ban about triggery? I mean, a person before asked if the Alrund's Epiphany should be banned. If you want, we can talk about that. Alright, so playing as mono green, I added some extinction events and 1 Shadow Verdict. I have to cut 3 cards. You don't know English? That's okay. Yo parlo español as well. Muy bonito. I think I'll cut the Behold the Multiverse. And I can cut Auron's Epiphany. Hello, Icold. They have basically lost every match I've played. But I'm on a 1-0 streak. So you can say that I'm winning if you started to count a few hours ago. Alright, I'm keeping this hand. This is very heavy hand. I have probably no chance of winning, but it has never stopped me from keeping any hand. Against Demir Rogues is terrible. Against blue or red? I don't know. I guess everything is good against blue or red. I don't really have a high how do you say, high I don't know the word right now. High evaluation of the blue red deck. Alright, I have to fetch for a land. What do we fetch? I think I'll ignore blue for now and just get like a sword. Why does the wizard? I mean, Alrund's Epiphany is a totally reasonable card. One that I'm actually happy it's around. It's a fun card. Alright, I want to kill something. And I don't want to wait my opponent's. Actually, what if I just wait for my opponent's turn? Yes, I will. With a 0 pass. I can't cast Extinction Event or Binding the Old Gods right now, but I think this is okay. This one doesn't go back into your deck. Oh wow, that's a low strike beast. Do you want me to go Extinction Event here? I can also go Binding the Old Gods. Let me think. I go Binding the Old Gods. I think I'm going to go Extinction Event. A million sweeper? Actually, there's not that many sweepers. I had to add the Extinction Event to the sideboard. What 80 cards? Or Wrath of God might not be enough. Wow, Garruk's Harbinger? No, that bad. Garruk's Harbinger? Where did you find that? Huh? Where did you find that opponent? I guess I'll ground block it with a Sharky. The island? I'll block the Harbinger. Well, eventually kills that Nishan or Beetle that knocked me all the way down to 6. I can play the Henge here. Maybe I have to kill the Henge now. I think I have to kill the Henge now. I think I'm gonna remove 3 counters right now because they could have the Snake Skin Veil. Zero PV list. There's what's it called? Vault. Am I dead? Am I dead on board? I must have not played this game well at all. It is pretty. It is pretty. Not depressing because I'm definitely not depressed. It is pretty like shameful to have lost this game. I had all the tools to win. I certainly sequenced my card wrong. My opponent just played 1 threat per turn. They didn't do anything unfair. It was very predictable what they did. So it is shameful that I lost this game. Me cascato, porca boia. Alright. Yeah. I'll go first. On the play though, these matchups get much better. I mean, disappointing. No, it's not disappointing. You know, if I would watch a streamer play a game like I played last game, I would think they are very good at the game. At all the cards, at all the time in the world, and I just sequenced them wrong. I think. Alright, keep this hand. It's slow, but I have Omen of the Sea to fix my draw, hopefully being on the play. This way, I have 2 lands, you know, you don't want to go down too much. Like you can just open. Plus I play 40 lands in this deck. I'll draw them. Yeah. On turn 2, Didas I could have killed the Beetle. I chose to play Ramp Spell. Man, the Merge Ultimatum I drew. Not a very good one, but yeah. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, but this isn't really a proper Yorion decks. It doesn't have much to blink. It just plays Yorion to erase the amount of cards and get a free 4/5. Nice. I'm so glad I drew land here. I think I'll pass though. I just fetch and pass. If they played a 5/5, I'll kill the Horn Beetle. I need to draw land. That's very important. Alright. Again, need to draw lands. 2. Nice. Nice, 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 nice! Alright, I'll play Valky. Doesn't do much. It just curves out and takes my opponent questing beat. Alright, so they have Snakeskin Veil. Good to know. They're 1 land away from the end. I'm not gonna scry in the upkeep in case you're wondering. Take 5 down to 13. Wow, they attack like this. Puta la vita, block the 1/1. Alright. Let's get ready for the top deck. Overland, please. Will they play the Old World Troll? Do they play the Old World Troll here? They do. Alright, land. Ah, come on, sta merda. I hate Angular Florahedron so much. We're not in the worst shape, but man, I hate this card. It is the worst. Why do I keep putting it in my deck? I don't believe it. It's like this every time. Every time. This card is never relevant. Never relevant. Every time you cast it, I just kill it. And when you need a land, you just drew that card. This one can't attack, but it makes so that they can't cast the Eng, which is the reason why I killed that one. Plus, it could have attacked too. Alright, we're still in the game here. What am I getting? I think I'll still go for the Zavatrium. I'll play this. I'm in a pretty great shape right now. Honestly, they just played right into my Shadow Verdict. And you see why now, the reason you played that over... You played that over the other one. And now you saw the power of binding of the old gods ramping this ultimatum. And now it should be the game over. But yeah, that was like, if I'd lost, I would have been, you know, because basically like the deck building error of just putting Tangle of Florahedron in your deck and the game 2 sequencing mistake.